Oh, all right. Are your minds and butts ready for some harvester action? I hope that they are, because we're jumping into it. Oh, I haven't played this since 2016. It's been 8 years since I played this game. 8 long years. April 3rd. It's been almost exactly 8 years. It was April of 2016 was when I played this the first time. And it's a hell of a fucking ride, so I hope you guys are ready. Also, there's no achievements for this, which I'm kind of disappointed about, but let's go. You ready for some quality time? I bet you're ready for some quality time. Oh shit, launch options. Come on. Wait, what is this? Harvester configuration. Let's. Oh my god, DOS box. Oh, right, okay. I don't think I need to do this, right? It'll just work. Stop. Wait, there we go. Let's just play it how we play it. Yeah, just play the harvester. I love that it plays through DOSBox. That's fucking great. J-Line gifting a sub to quality time.
Hail, Berserker.
Digifx. It's Digifx Interactive. Harvest. Pop 51. Oh my god, it's all coming back to me. There were more chairs in that classroom than there were kids in the fucking town. Future Vision presents an M. Lee Jacobs production, a Gilbert Austin game, Harvester. Lead artist created Chad something. 3D modeling Mike Napadano and Craig somebody. Tim, Kevin, and Scott are on visual effects. Cinematographer John Johns. Not John St. John, though. Music by Zorch. Casting by Jeffrey Epstein. Character Jake Freckleback. Please wait. Harvester gameplay tips. Double-click the left mouse button on the exit to go through instantly. Use the right mouse button to attack an opponent. Left-click on your character and press I to view inventory. I'm not saying it. Left-click on an object to grab it. Right-click to put it in your inventory. A penny saved is hardly worth the effort. Use the left mouse button to move your character around the screen. If you're stuck on a puzzle, talk to other characters. They'll give you clues. Avoid cliches like the plague. Ammunition is precious. Don't waste it. If you get stuck on a puzzle, try using items in crazy illogical ways. Save your game often, especially before trying something crazy, illogical, or dangerous. Holding down the control button plus the arrow keys allows you to attack opponents. Look before you leap. The help screen can be helpful, or better yet, read the manual. You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Right-clicking on some objects in inventory shows a close-up of that object. Right-clicking on weapons in inventory activates and deactivates them. Press escape to bring menu options. You can combine objects into new objects by clicking and dragging them onto one another. Sound levels can be adjusted in the options menu. Screen too dark? Try adjusting the gamma in the options menu. Check your photo on the inventory screen. It will get worse as you take more damage. Look for special items that will restore your health. After finding required items during the day, night will be the time of mischievous adventure. Double-click the left mouse button on the exit to go through instantly. Oh, okay. Okay. Pair of plastic binoculars with the lenses melted to the table. Empty acne medicine container. One of your typical wall clocks. 148 scale P47 Thunderbolt. A recently watered plastic plant. The clarinet. Obviously some fat high school girl left it there. A cheap folding chair such as you find at swap meets, bingo parlors, and other religious gatherings. Saddle shoes with laces knotted together. You peer through a thin layer of dust at your reflection. 7 flannel shirts accompanied with matching blue jeans and are hanging neatly in the closet. Yes, I have played Harvester before. Yes. Udio just dropped, and it's like Sora for music. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what Sora is. An official Dust Bowl basketball autographed by GPF. A photo of a beautiful girl, blonde, about 17 years old. Feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Wait, what? Hold on. Handful of faded hardbacks. Okay, lower shelf. Okay. Spring 1953? The dresser drawer is unlocked. Get it. Pen. Chew marks are visible on the end of the ballpoint pen. Take it. As of yet, the future isn't so bright. Okay, so I don't have to wear shades yet. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. That'll let people know that I played this. Except no one reads the title, so it doesn't fucking matter. An empty trash can so clean you could eat from it. Stunning depiction of the Earth made of papier-mâché.
What?
Talk to Hank. Who are
Leave me
you?
alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you.
Mom?
Mom's in the kitchen, and if you bug me, I'll call her.
Look, do you know me?
Wish I didn't, 'cause then you wouldn't be my brother, and I'd have your room, and all the presents at Christmas. Though I will soon enough anyway, 'cause you're a lousy rat.
You're my brother?
No duh.
Listen, I don't mean to, bug you, but I can't seem to remember anything. Will you please just tell me who you are?
Mom, Steve is bugging me.
Steve, leave Hank alone right now.
Steve?
Steve, are you talking to me?
Yeah, only I don't want to be, 'cause I'm trying to watch my cowboy show.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm telling you, I need your help. I've lost my memory.
Have not. Cut it out.
I'm telling you the truth.
You always were a kidder, Steve. Leave me alone. I'm sick.
Steve Holt! Also, is this the first, instance of a widescreen tube television? That's a long TV.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a TV?
Well, I think I've seen a colored television before.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Sure. This is part of history. What made America great. And besides, blood and guts are neato.
You're right, that is really neat.
I'm glad you're catching on, Steve. You're not too bad for a lousy rat.
Why do you keep calling me a lousy rat? Sick?
What's wrong with you?
I got a headache and a stomachache.
Then why aren't you in bed?
'Cause I wanna watch my cowboy show.
You look all right to me.
I'm not faking. I couldn't go to school because I'm sick. Daddy's sick in bed too. And Mom believes me anyway. So shut up.
Okay. What about school, though?
Okay, why not just tell me where I am?
'Cause that's a dumb question. And you're not fooling me with that magnesia stuff.
Amnesia, you mean? All right, fine. But will you at least tell me what school you go to?
The same school everyone in Harvest graduates from. One way or another.
I'm gonna find you. I'm
You're not
gonna get you one way.
Yet.
Daddy?
Your dad is asleep?
He and Mom went at it last night pretty hard. He stayed in bed. I saw what she did to him. It was pretty bad.
What did she...
Like you don't know, I saw you and her on the couch last Wednesday night. Guess that's why she's grounded now, huh? Too bad you wouldn't pay me and I had to tell, huh?
What are you talking about? What girl?
What? Is there another one too? Wait till I tell.
Girl. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I don't think that was funny 8 years ago.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
All summer, it's been Stephanie this and Stephanie that. And now you don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
No, I just can't remember anything, like I said.
Well, you better remember quick, 'cause the wedding's in 2 weeks.
What?
What?
I'm getting married?
Alone so I can watch TV.
No, tell me about Stephanie.
I said I don't want to talk about her anymore.
That's a weird-looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube. Where's the remote control?
What's that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
And what was that you said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my cowboy show.
Okay, cowboy show again.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color?
Oh.
On a TV?
Well, I think I've seen a colored television before.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Oh!
Sure. This is part of history. What made America great.
Oh, God.
Blood and guts are
Oh, God, I didn't hear that the first time. Little kitchen watch violence.
Well, you can't stop me, so let me alone. Or else.
Okay. So we can do a keyword like, shit.
Say what?
We can do, you want to do smack?
Say what?
Kill.
Say what?
Yeah. Only certain words will garner a response.
Good. Finally.
But you'll see. Some of them, it gets weird. A pendulum-driven cuckoo clock with the cuckoo oddly absent. Oh my God.
1 month shy of 4 years. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Thank you, Heltar, 47 months. Fine bone china gleams from the mahogany shelves. It's made from rich mahogany. Box of crayons and a Range Rider coloring book. Recently watered plastic plant. An old-fashioned console television. Console television? Is that what they call them? A box full of newspapers. Let me grab one. No, not yet. Not yet, kid. Oh! No, don't leave. I thought I could look at the fucking newspaper. Oh, did I put it in my inventory? I did. There it is. Okay. Oh, I thought I could examine this shit. What was the tooltip for examining stuff in your inventory?
Okay.
Alt F4. Nice one. Good one. Good one. I thought there was a tooltip. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there wasn't a way to do that. Master bedroom door is firmly locked. Right. A pass-through for the kitchen. Well, let's go in the kitchen. I tried right-clicking. Didn't work. By tooltip, I mean no tooltip at the beginning in the bedroom where it was telling you like all this shit. Like, I thought there was one for like look at something. I tried. No. Well, he did daddy.
Say what?
Yeah. Dad.
Your dad is asleep?
Daddy
He
works.
and Mom went at it last night
Pretty hard.
He stayed in bed. I saw what she did to him. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
What did she...
Like you don't.
What are you talking?
What? Is there an.
Girl, bye.
Good.
An expertly embroidered old-fashioned wall plaque. Cabinet smells of dirty diapers. Freshly baked cookies are in the trash can. Okay. Cookies are baking in the oven. Knives gleam wickedly in the kitchen's antiseptic glow. These cookies are hot out of the oven. A newborn is sleeping soundly. The last repository for a few dead bugs.
Well, hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
You're my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember you.
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
Land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you?
You're so,
Honestly,
you're so,
Steve,
you're
I thought
Josher.
you'd grow up a little after graduation. I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name. Steve.
Your name will be M.U.D. Mud if you don't stop teasing me, young man.
Listen, this may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
Oh,
I'm
Steve.
serious.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
See you after the ad break. Whoever's getting an ad, see ya in a minute, 30 seconds. Graduation?
When did I graduate?
4 months ago, as if you could forget that.
What college?
College? A high school diploma is all you need to get a job. And besides, you can't marry Stephanie if you're going to waste your time going to college. 18 years old.
You heard it
and
here.
just now getting your first job.
College is a waste of
It's a
time.
disgrace, but better late than never. I guess we can thank Stephanie for that.
Stephanie?
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thoughts about the wedding.
She said poop.
Look, all this talk about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis, and now this. 2 weeks before the wedding and you're backing out. Whatever will the neighbors think?
I can't marry someone I don't even know.
That's an
Fine, have it
old
your way, but
reference.
leave me out of it. If you're going to break Stephanie's heart, you march right next door and do it yourself. And don't expect me to write you a note.
Buddy, are we gonna march next door? Come here. Come here. Are we gonna march next door and tell Stephanie that we don't want to get married, we don't remember who she is? Is that what we're gonna do? Oh, Bubba, what are you looking at? Oh. He doesn't like my singing either. He tries to shut me up. He tries to shut me up every time I start singing. He doesn't like it. Magical boy. This is my boy. Mwah, I love you. All right, now fuck off. Thank you. Smart dog. Good dog. Yeah, right? Welcome back from the break, everybody. All I was doing during the break was kissing my dog. And Mom said the word poop.
Look, all this talk about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
We already heard this.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis.
Yep.
I can't marry.
Fine, have it your way.
Don't expect me to write you a note.
Fiance?
Beyonce!
Oh, you're not having second thoughts about marrying Stephanie. Is that what this silliness is all about? Pre-wedding jitters?
Can something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now and count your blessings. Stephanie is great at cooking and cleaning.
That's a good woman right there.
What's cooking and cleaning got to do with anything?
Honestly, boys are so dense. What else is there for a wife but cooking and cleaning? You may not appreciate a hot meal on a clean plate when it's there, but if it wasn't, we'd hear about it soon enough, I'll bet.
You're saying that's all there is to marriage? Cooking and cleaning?
Well, you'll have to ask your father about that, but I'm sure Stephanie will do her duty when the time comes.
What's the duty? What's that?
Bless your innocence, but there are certain disgusting truths that go along with marriage. Facts that can't be disguised by sheets which wrap around the contours of flexing go-go's and bouncing legs. You can't know what I'm talking about, and that's best. When the time comes to make a baby with Stephanie, you'll have to make your peace with the fact that when a farmer plants his seed, he can't help but get some nasty dirt on his hoe.
I forgot how great this fucking dialogue is. It's so good.
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now please let me get back to my cookies.
My dick's all shitty. Cookies?
The bake sale is on Friday, and yet you're baking the cookies now.
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
But they'll be stale by then.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
Well, I have to. No one's going to pay to eat stale cookies out of the garbage can.
But you expect me to.
Of course not, Steve. I wouldn't charge you. I'm your mother. Help yourself.
What charity is this bake sale supposed to benefit?
It'll help provide a fund for bums and hobos who wander into harvest and have no family ties.
Kind of a specific target group, isn't it?
You have to pay attention to detail when dealing with such people.
I don't know what you mean.
You will. The whole thing has been organized by the lodge.
Lodge?
Tell me more about this bake sale. Why is it so important?
As I told you, many unfortunates who come to harvest end up needing financial help.
Why is that the
Quality
town's
time.
problem?
Oh, no.
It's not a problem, so long as those folks are taken care of.
Have a good
It's the
stream
will
today.
of the lodge.
Thank you, Hypnotic Pigeon. I'll try. Also, yeah, I will. I played this game before, so I know some of the tricks. Or not tricks, but like some of the things, like if you type fuck to your mom, yes, I will do that. Just relax. We'll get there.
What lodge?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. It's just the finest place in Harvest, and the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Hard to say, since hardly anyone gets inside. But it wouldn't be so exclusive if it wasn't just wonderful. Just like the new Reynolds dishwasher with their patented auto dry process, TM. I've never used one, but I know I want it. Instead of sulking around the house all day, why not walk over to the lodge and apply for membership?
Okay. Why not?
That's wonderful, Steve. If you got into the lodge, you'd be the talk of Harvest. Harvest is a town unlike any you've ever known.
In what way?
I don't have time to go into it now. Why not take a walk around town and pester someone else? I'm busy.
Okay. What's with the baby?
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
Oh, okay. Child?
Stop speaking nonsense,
No,
dear.
what is this? All right, let's try it. Fuck.
What a thing to say to your mother. Was that an invitation now that your father is out of action?
Yeah, how about it?
Maybe later, dear. Right now I have housework to do. Though you can watch if you want. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets. I told you I'm busy, Steve. Why don't you talk to Hank, or go next door and visit Stephanie, or go get an early start on your new job?
Who's Hank?
Hank. That kid over by the
Oh, the
television?
kid, my brother.
Your
Right.
little brother is homesick from school today, and I won't have you scaring him with this amnesia poop.
Is he really sick?
Look at the show he's watching. Wouldn't you say he's sick? I'd make him stop, but oh, I'm so busy baking cookies for the Harvest PTA charity.
Yeah, I got
I
it.
don't know. I need to think.
Honestly, skipping out of a charity affair. What's gotten into you?
I don't know, damn it. That's what I'm telling you.
Don't you dare use that language around me. You're lucky your father didn't hear you. Or Stephanie, for that matter. How do you think she'd feel knowing her fiancé was a guttermouth?
Oh, I'm sorry. Spiral Fly with 114. Creeping up on that 10-year. Thank you so much.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you started on her with all
God
this
damn it.
amnesia poop,
This
she'll think her
amnesia poop.
fiancé is having... Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
Oh, God damn it.
What charity is this bake sale supposed to benefit?
It'll help provide a fund for bums and hobos who want...
Right.
Kind of a spec-
You have to...
I don't...
You will.
Tell me more about...
As I...
Why is that?
It's not a problem. Don't forget to put the papers up.
Right.
I told you I'm busy. That's right, a job.
A
My
job.
father has everything set up at the meat plant. After your
Oh, that's
honeymoon
right, he
with
works at the
Stephanie,
meat
you'll start out
plant.
as a butcher in the slaughterhouse,
Right.
just like anybody else. Don't expect any favors just because you're the boss's son.
Work at a slaughterhouse? My memory may be shaky, but I do know I don't want to spend my life as a butcher.
You'll get used to it, Steve. Sooner or later, you'll have to.
That sounds like a threat.
Just a fact. Harvest is a small town, and if you want to be with Stephanie, you'll have to get your hands dirty. Jobs are scarce, so it's either work for your father or join the lodge if you can.
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now please let me get back to my cookies.
The bake s-
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
But they'll be
That's why...
Oh, okay. We already saw this.
But
Oh. Don't forget to put the...
Oh, sorry. They haven't told me how to save it yet, though. Oh, it does say kill them all.
I
Nice.
told you I'm...
Okay, what other words can I type to mom? Like shit?
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
No. Brother?
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
No. Kill them all?
Stop speaking
No.
nonsense, dear.
Sister.
sister?
There we go.
You'll wake her.
There it
I
is.
just put her down to sleep. If she wakes up, she'll just want to eat again. Darn it, I'm busy, and if you think I'm going to play along with this nonsense, you're crazier than Sparky down at the firehouse.
Fine. Maybe I am crazy. I can't rule that out. Why can't you just help me a little? Is that too much to ask?
Now you've done it. Are you happy? Poor baby. There. Did your brother scare you? Let me see.
Here it is.
Darn that Wasp Woman. She's a monster, that's what she is.
Wasp Woman?
Tetsuya Crumb is going to hear about this. I want you to go to her house right now and give her a piece of my mind.
I don't know where she lives.
Honestly, you can't miss a house covered with paper nests. Steve, you tell her to mind her own beeswax, or by golly, I'll take it up with the PTA. Or the lodge.
What's the PTA got to do with anything?
Show some respect, Steve. The PTA has a lot of clout in Harvest. We run the charity bake sale, the annual blood drive, and by gosh, we even have ties to the lodge.
Annual blood drive, huh?
If you knew how much blood we get, you'd be more impressed. Donations are mandatory, Steve. If you're still here come Sunday, you'll be expected to give.
Until it hurts, I suppose.
Until it hurts. Even Hank will have to donate. Of course, lodge members are exempt. Remember that.
Hey, either way, no one's sticking me with the needle.
We don't use needles.
Hank, that...
Your little
right,
brother
right,
is
right.
homesick from...
Is he real?
It's amnesia
Look
poop.
at the show he's watching.
I don't know.
Honest.
I don't know.
Don't you...
Okay, we already did that. Sparky.
Who's Sparky?
Who cares about that prancing, fire hydrant squatting sissy boy right now? Your sister's eating a tarantula and you're still fooling around.
If she's my sister.
Enough! Go bother Hank or Stephanie, why don't you? I'm trying to bake cookies.
Sister?
Shh, you'll wake her. I just put her down to sleep. Darn it, I'm busy, and if you think I'm going to play along with this nonsense, you're crazier than Sparky then.
Sparky's at the
Fine.
firehouse.
Maybe I am crazy. I can't rule that.
Now you live.
Okay, so we did. Okay, I just wanted to see if there was, because something happens later with the thing with my sister's eyes, and I can't remember. This probably happens later on in the game. So. Sex?
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
No. Tarantula?
Stop
No,
speaking
okay.
nonsense, dear.
Okay.
Wasp Woman.
Tetsuya Crumb is going to hit.
Yeah, Tetsuya
I don't-
Crumb.
Honestly, you can't miss a house covered with paper.
What law?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest?
Right.
What's so...
Hard to say, since hardly anyone gets...
Rental dishwasher. But that's the last thing I want is a fez on my
Don't
head.
be so hasty, Steve. I think you'll find Harvest is a pretty dull place without the lodge.
You sound like the membership director.
Don't be silly. I just want what's best for you, that's all.
All right. Aye.
Don't forget to put the papers up.
Yep. I got it. Oh, Dad.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part. Say what?
Oh, you didn't know my sister?
Say what?
Damn it.
Say what?
No. Only certain people know certain things.
Good.
Okay, let's go.
I know.
Let's continue. I love the way he walks. No sway to that walk. Jimmy James!
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
I guess not.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning?
Wait, the paper out for you? You collect the paper?
Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
How does that even
So
work?
what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be jake, okay? That's all I want. That and a pair of sneakers. Walking this route every day has worn holes in mine. Say, you got any spare sneakers?
Yes, I do.
Whoa, that's great. Maybe we could trade.
What could you give me?
You know Miss Whaley and Principal Harold down at the school? Well, I found out they're messing around with each other in the broom closet. I can tell you when they meet and trade you some keys that'll let you catch them red-handed. What do you say?
Okay.
Before I give away the keys, let me see those sneakers.
First the keys,
then the sneakers.
Nuh-uh. If you're trying to pull a fast one on me, forget it. You don't get the keys till I see the sneakers, and that's that. See you later, alligator.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Hey, Steve. You've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to ask, is it?
No, you're right. It's not.
See you later, alligator.
A Dayglow Lima space disc stuck on the roof. There are security bars fastened in the window with Phillips head screws. It's full of junk mail bills and bake sale flyers. Oh, high voltage power lines bathe your home in wholesome old-fashioned electromagnetic field. You feel their humming in your dreams. Steel barbs wrench signals from the naked air. An army surplus air conditioner. There we go. F1. Oh, I can use the arrow keys to walk. Oh, control up, press to do a high attack. Control down to press to do a low attack. Oh my god, a medium attack. Alt to duck. Shift to speed Steve up. Okay. Okay. I thought, where do I save? It said save often, but I don't know how to save. The mattress is speckled with odd stains. Paper doll by the Mills Brothers sits on the turntable. Ah, there we go. Escape. I love that image, dude. It's great. Oh. Amnesia poop. There. Okay. Yep, amnesia poop there. Good. Okay, cool. All right, because we're going to do something to the paper boy that I think results in something hilarious, I want to say. Where's my $2? Oh no, the paper boy's gone. Oh, fuck. All right, we're going to do something else though. Well, that's close as I can get. Okay. Okay. No, if you punch the paper boy, something happened, but we'll get another opportunity. Let's go to the abandoned house. The old car is the perfect nesting ground for wasps. Oh, this is the wasp lady's house. Right. This place sure could use a gardener. The attic window is the perfect nesting ground for wasps. Yeah, a lot of it is a perfect nesting ground for wasps. This is awful. I hate this.
It's not often that I get visitors.
Are you the Wasp Woman?
I am Tetsuo Crumb. The ignorant of harvest called me the Wasp Woman. A pejorative, no doubt, born of fear and a poverty of imagination.
I don't understand.
The politics
No one
of
does.
honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps.
Honey!
The politics of honey are intertwined with the age-old struggle of the aesthetic versus the commercial. Because I choose to raise wasps instead of bees, I'm frowned upon by the community. Why? Well, raising bees is acceptable because they produce honey.
And they're better
But
pollinators.
sometimes it's not what is produced, so much as what is performed.
Wow, lady,
I
you're
don't see
really
any
loving
particular
your
use
lines.
for wasps.
Why must everything have a use? Is money always the determining factor? More slender, more aerodynamic than the bee, the wasp is a joy to behold. Beautiful and juicy. Isn't that enough to compensate for the little drawbacks?
Drawbacks?
As you can see, the little darlings do love to sting.
Oh, they do.
Another source of prejudice for the masses, and another reason to love them. Bees are like animals. They sting only for a reason, for sacrifice. They have no conception of individual sensation, of pleasure. When a bee stings, it rips itself apart and dies for its audacity. This appeals to those raised worshipping a god that demands sacrifice and atonement. But the wasp is promiscuous. They are not as sympathetic to the masses because they don't die when they sting. They live to sting another day, and they take pleasure from it.
You're right. Sounds like your typical white Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Yes, a great deal of pleasure. The wasp is a sensual being, not a laborer, hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy.
What the fuck?
They penetrate your flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular contractions of ejaculation.
Yeah, she said it.
Each painful welt, an act of love. Regard the wasp. Wasps produce nothing for others, but only for themselves.
You've joined at a special
Wasps
time
build nests
for quality
more
time,
wasps,
Thantor.
nothing more. They spread into eaves and attics, not to make honey for supermarkets, but to buzz and rustle on their own paper, perpetuating their own agenda, growing stealthily, surely. The most relentless of insects.
Extreme close-up. Whoa! Whoa! What did the male praying mantis say to the pacifist female praying mantis? So, no head? Yeah, we'll keep them away from innocent children.
Innocent children. What better way to describe the wasp? Carefree, wild, beautiful things. If they wish to share their love with babies, or any of the rest of you ignorant hicks, that is not my concern.
Let's try ejaculation.
A triviality.
Indeed it is. How about fuck to you?
A triviality.
Yeah, okay. Let's try mom.
A triviality.
What else? Harvest.
A triviality.
No, god damn it, every time. Hank?
A triviality.
No. Okay. So only certain words work. What if I did Tetsua Crumb?
A triviality.
Okay, never mind. Examine the nest. A wasp nest. Oh, thanks. The icebox is sealed shut with wasp nests. A rather colorful picture of a wasp. From the sound of it, these cabinets are infested with wasps. Oh, you think? What makes you say that? Oh. Oh, I can't. I can't. I'll weirdly walk over there. Okay. Shall we go to the Johnson residence? Want some Johnson? Of course you do. The Tucker. During the day, Mr. Johnson keeps watch over his precious 48 Tucker. Mr. Johnson erected an impenetrable fortress to protect his Tucker during the night. The manhole cover is locked in place. A nasty stench drifts up from the sewers below. The fuck is someone watching Looney Tunes? All right, I guess we'll talk to this guy. Yeah.
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right. You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into, if you haven't gotten into it already. Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. So if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right. And you are?
You always were a kidder, Steve. I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the Tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here, I might as well talk to you.
I played this once before. 8 years ago.
Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town. I declare there isn't a woman in Harvest that turned me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNAs, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence. And her with a little girl to raise. That child needs a father. And Edna, Well, she needs a good hard penis.
He does not use innuendos at all. He just tells it like it is. A good, hard penis. I like that penis is one of my options. Right below child. I just read all those together and I misread this, so I thought it's like in my head it said Edna's dinner child penis. Whoopsies. Bye!
I'll admit DNA's done it does good business. But money isn't everything to a woman. Can money keep you warm at night? Can you wrap your thighs around it? Or rake bloody gashes in its back with your painted hollowed fingernails? Edna! Edna! So,
how's Stephanie?
How's Stephanie? Speaking of Stephanie, I still haven't gotten an invitation to the wedding yet.
I don't have anything to do with that.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon. You could use the back seat of my Tucker for the maiden voyage. It's plenty big. Believe you me. I'd drive you around. And I wouldn't look in the back seat. I guarantee
I
it.
wouldn't!
Though if you'd like to come up front and take the wheel a while, I wouldn't say nay.
At the bar last night, a woman got her nipple pierced right in front of me. On a related note, I suck at darts. That was a pretty good one. I'll give you that one, Baines. Good job.
Heck of an automobile, isn't she? Damn shame I have to sit out here and watch over her all the time. But if I didn't, those stupid kids might scratch her up playing ball.
Why did you put it in the garage? You made a garage. Can I take a look at it?
Don't see why not, but don't touch her. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my house, trying to get into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed to start the evening patrols and instigate the curfew.
Penis.
What makes you so sure she needs a penis?
You saying Edna's getting it from someone else? Like maybe that damn Sheriff Dwayne? He's over at DNA's diner every day from noon to 1, eating his dadgum pie.
Goddamn Dwayne!
I get it for dessert. Sure, it's the only diner in town, but I'm sure he's got more on his mind than food.
Okay. Child.
Karen's only 5 years old. Since Mr. Fitzpatrick passed away, in Edna's arms and legs, I might add,
Ha!
Edna's been raising Karen on her own. What a shame. To deprive a little girl of a positive male role model, and her mama of a fine, stiff penis.
Won't let that penis stuff go, Willie.
I don't take your meaning. I'll admit DNA's done it does good business. But money isn't everything to
Oh, okay.
a woman.
We already saw that.
Speaking of Stephanie,
Okay. Done this.
that's heck of an...
If that's a real Tucker, I can understand your concern.
Hell yes, it's real. I wouldn't be so protective of her if she was just a reproduction. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke...
Right. Got it. Okay. Share. What's this background noise, dude? Is that how you spell it?
I don't take your...
No, it's one R, two Fs, right? Okay. Let's try Karen.
Karen's only 5 years old. Since Mr. Fitzpatrick passed away.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye now. Okay, let's go to the cemetery. Here lies Boxcar Willie. Robba Williams. May your fantasies be forever gory. Rip the unnamed hobo. Not even glue could save him. Rest in peace, Elmer. Haha, get it. Elmer's glue. 2 years in harvest was too long. Fear not in death, Monta Jakes. The air here reeks of fresh soil and manure. The headstone of this gravesite reads Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. Scotty Backer, we shall rest easily without you. The scripture on the headstone has faded beyond legibility. November 27, 1948. Another unknown visitor. This tombstone is unmarked. Another resting place amongst the graves. The marble doors have been sealed shut. The leaning sycamore is dead, rotten, and unable or unstable for climbing or stringing nooses. Okay, that's good to know. The Potsdam family crypt. Oh, that's it. Okay. Shady Oaks Mortuary. A professionally kept landscape. A large translucent window. The hideous symbol stands out, like a swastika or a flattened spider. These votive candles have been lit by many well-wishers for the dead, or one well-wisher with a lot of matches. An empty coat tree. Those dear to us who have passed recently, Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. Comfortable looking sofa. A schedule of this week's funerary events. Oh, right. He's got a top hat on for some reason. There are organic things floating in formaldehyde in these jars. The sort of things that make you want to look away before you can really see what they are, but your eyes won't oblige. A disembodied organ which was never meant to pump formaldehyde. Oops, he spilled. A very nasty looking sink. On the counter sits a new tube of Astro Glue.
You can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my work. And may I say you're a rude young man for attempting to steal it.
I was only gonna borrow it.
Indeed. And have you anything I could hold as security?
Security? Like what? Money?
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that glue for my work. You must present me with something significant if you'd have me part with it.
Okay. The needle lies on 33 degrees Fahrenheit. The messy remains of some poor soul. The fan's whirling blades barely stir the stench-laden air. God damn. A pair of bloody handprints are smeared across the glass. Yeah, the Foley artist, man, really putting in work.
Stephen,
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals
She touched
with
my
the
peppy,
dead,
Steve.
I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were
Wait, is that Greg from Dharma and Greg with a beard and a top hat?
Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
Bake sale.
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then, the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves. You see, a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do.
They die.
Use your common
Those homeless
sense,
people,
Stephen,
they just
memory,
die
or no.
all the time.
If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses? As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the Lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs. Such as...
blood!
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the Lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the Lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join. And join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
Fucking drill sounds, man.
It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them.
I replayed Phantasmagoria during CD Ramathon this year, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the first one, yeah.
As owner of the only hotel in town, I do my best to accommodate any hobo who straggles into town, vacancies permitting.
I played it and said the R word. Realistic? Rarefied?
I really don't.
Were the guys who dropped dead at your hotel?
We get so many low-life dregs passing through here, I can't remember every little death that occurs.
Huh. Are there that many?
As I said, sliced open on a mortician's slab, every corpse looks the same. red and juicy.
But surely you'd remember if these deaths were an unusual occurrence.
You sound like you're launching some sort of investigation, Stephen. That would be most unwise.
Losses?
It seems that...
Oh, we already did that.
God.
The dead.
Yes, I prepare them. I use this astro glue to close my autopsy incision rather than sutures. It's much faster, more efficient. Of course, it only holds for a short while, but once they're in the ground, who cares if they split open?
True.
They will anyway. The pressure of the gases and the worms pressing outward, rupturing the cavity open. So why bother with fancy needlework?
Right.
A cold-blooded approach.
But what of my losses?
Yeah!
Do you realize if it weren't for the efforts of the Order of the Harvest Moon, the bake sale and so forth, even with the Wayward Hotel, I'd be hard-pressed to stay in business?
Yeah.
As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead.
Oh, blood
Neat.
drive. Right.
Pardon.
Done this,
Watch-
done this.
Of all...
What kind?
If I knew, I'd be a member.
Yep. Okay. Bye!
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
You're not alone there. Okay, so what could I give him? How about a pen?
Why should I care about that?
Good point. Good point. I don't know. How about a quarter?
Why should I care about that?
Damn it. All right. I'll get out of here. Rows and rows of empty wooden pews caked with the dust of indifference. An exquisite chandelier. Oh, okay. A small lectern for a priest. A brass candelabra holds several strange-smelling candles. The imprint of a head, buttocks, and sliding heels are scraped into the thick dust of the pew. Wait. Of a head, buttocks, and sliding heels. Oh, someone was getting eaten out? A saint kneels before a shepherd, jubilantly terrified. A hauntingly beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some ethereal powder in the other. A saint kneels. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, examine the casket. An empty vessel of the dead. Okay. Why do priests like to do baptisms? They like to wash their toys. Oh my God. You are terrible. Try the Wayward Hotel. Pretty cheap looking sign for such an uptown establishment. What the fuck? Mr. Moynihan, what are you doing here? Yo, the Chads, thank you for the 69 months. Nice. Reflections make the lobby seem more spacious than it actually is. The PTA bake sale is on Friday. A ledger of names, the last being Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe, checked in Monday. The somewhat ponderous console radio evokes an earlier era.
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your image shall soon adorn my slab, and I'd rather not know the face of the meat I'm slicing.
Bye!
I'd say it's been a...
Okay. Save it. meat. Oh, I can't? I can't. There's no exit here, so I'm kind of fucked. Door's locked. Feeling down. The fire station. Oh, here's Sparky's here, right? The pickets of the fence gleam with a fresh coat of white paint like clean-cut soldiers standing at attention, defending truth, justice, and the American way. With all the rows of pretty flowers, the firemen must have a ton of time on their hands. A fire truck with a lovely shade of pink. God, I didn't even notice that is a weird color for the fire truck.
Please excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination. Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do. Rush, rush. Sorry.
Okay. Saliva is foaming from his barking chops. A picture of phallic-like structures all standing in a row. An impressionistic landscape. Picture of a storybook fairy castle. Jesus Christ, shut up. A well-endowed nude man standing in the moonlight. An accident just waiting to happen.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it. Honestly, once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up.
Oh my God.
There you go, Spot. So, Steve, bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
Happy 109, Father. Can't stop long as I'm in D&D at the moment, but working through a chest infection. Hope you're safe and well.
I hope you are too, Skirm. I hope your chest infection. I hope you work through it. You come out the other side. And enjoy your D&D. Where'd you hear about my memory loss?
Don't be silly. Everyone thinks that amnesia kick is a scream. Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, it's my job to keep abreast of developments in the community to better serve you, the public. I'm sure you'll be thrilled when you learn of the many civic improvements we have planned for your fire department.
Such as...
Well, don't tell any of the others, but I've secured a bolt of the most divine moth material. I've hidden it because, well, if any of these Marys got a hold of it, it'd be gone in a jiffy. So I'd rather keep it hush-hush. I'm going to make new drapes for the firehouse, and if I have any left, cross your fingers, I'm going to make everyone matching mauve pillow cozies.
Those are civic improvements.
Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about our future. Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spots?
Nice gif. Well, let's talk about art.
Art enriches the community, Steve. No less than a pulsing fire hose or a fireman beating down a blazing door. So what if we're drawing a nude man? So what if all we ever draw is a nude man, or the same nude man over and over in all sorts of provocative positions? Context, not content. Process, not subject. Don't be so ghost, Steve. It's beneath you.
Wow. Is this what straight guys back then thought gay guys did all the day? Just talk with a lisp and fucking draw, paint nude guys? Yeah, I guess that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. That's what I thought. I was like, what do gay guys do? Oh, they probably work for the fire department painting nude men all day. You're right. You're right.
A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
Think it was arson?
Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that.
Steve.
Now don't you go moving.
They just flashed to like his art, to the dog, to this guy. Just whenever they fucking feel like it.
Some people think all we do is sit around, sketching fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Ted to a crumb for fire code violations. All the dried out paper wasp nests clustered around our wooden house. Why, it's a chemlog just waiting for the right faggot. Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel fire.
He actually used the word right. Sort of, in a way, right? The old-timey definition was a bundle of sticks or something like that, right?
A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
Maybe you're too busy drawing.
Art enriches the community, Steve.
Okay. Newspaper fire.
A dreadful affair.
Oh, we already did that.
Oh,
thanks. I am an asshole. Wasn't there another one?
I'm sorry. And I love you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Spencer.
Bye-bye. Can't talk now.
Oh, shit. What were some of the keywords I missed? I'm trying to write down the keywords.
Come again?
No. No, not Tucker. Edna?
Come again?
No. Fuck?
Come again?
Okay. Nude?
Come again?
No.
Come again?
No. Oh, screw it.
Bye-bye.
I don't converse on the job, Steve. I don't converse on the job, Steve.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Steve.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Why is there like sci-fi alien music playing? Shouldn't it be like pop music or something? What's left of the newspaper building after an extreme fire? A shovel is sticking out of the building's ashes. I'll take it. At least the plumbing held up. What the fuck are you playing? It's called Harvester. What? Oh, what year did this come out? Harvester came out in, I want to say 94 96? 96! Nailed it! Three fire hydrants and the building still burned down. That's a good point. Make a good point.
Comfort bubble, comfort bubble, comfort bubble, comfort bubble, comfort bubbles in my mouth.
Zeke, I'm glad to see you survived the car stream yesterday to stream again today.
Yes, I did survive. I really feel bad about that though, because I lost Steam, but I really do want to build that car again at some point. I want to get it from start to finish again. Okay. Sorry, vacuuming. My wife's vacuuming. Let's go back to the cemetery and see if we can't use that shovel. Oh, before we do something silly, let's call it shovel. Whoops. It up your ass. Okay. Give me this.
Damn it.
What?
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
What?
Well, that didn't work.
It's a fresh grave!
Damn it. Okay.
Really? Okay. No, I played this 8 years ago, but I've since forgotten, like, everything, dude. So I don't remember how anything goes together or what, like, the order of things should be. Like, no fucking clue. I don't remember anything. It's been 8 years, so, like, hope that's enough time for you to understand that I've forgotten most of it. Stars and Stripes forever! The cop ignores you. Too busy with writing a bug report? Oh, a bug report. That's developer slang.
Joining this channel was the best mistake I ever made.
Oh.
Zeke loved that it is still very much a mistake.
Super Sea Lion. You've been my greatest mistake. An empty file cabinet labeled solved cases. Okay. Oh, it's empty, right? Because there's none, yeah. It's labeled unsolved arson, and it's full. Doors
That's
locked.
the evidence room.
Sorry.
Where we store items lifted from crime scenes. It's kept locked at all times. There's things in there that could make people jump through hoops, if I wanted.
And we are shitboxing Super Sea Lion. Because Koi said so. Alright. Sounds good. Kenita! Thank you for the Prime sub.
Hail, Berserker!
Thank you, Kenita. Welcome. A map of harvest. It's labeled unsolved murders, and it's full. All right, I guess we'll talk to Sheriff Dwayne.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here is Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have. But I heard about your alleged amnesia, and figured I'd play along.
That amnesia poop.
I sure hope this is just a prank, and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding.
Okay. Amnesia. Jail. Wedding. Loomis. Okay.
Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
I'm telling you the truth. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve.
You're such a kidder,
Yeah,
Steve.
so everybody keeps telling me.
Boy, you need to stop all this funning and get serious. You've got a wedding coming up soon. Heck, you should be thinking about your career and about joining the lodge.
Okay. What about my wedding?
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing in Harvest.
I still haven't seen her yet.
You and Stephanie are perfect.
Is she
for each
actually
other.
pretty?
I just hope her
I
father's
hope so.
disappointment doesn't spoil everything.
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in. Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's lodge applications. And there's always a long line. Never enough applications to go around.
How can there
And
be
even
not
if you
a
do
long...
get an
51 people in this
chances are
town.
you're right out of luck.
There's
Fewer
only
called to the
51
order
people.
and even less accepted. And Potsdam, well, they've turned him down so many times. Unless he does something radical, he'll never get in.
Do you mean like radical? Like Ninja Turtles radical? Let's see. What do we think about crime?
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so, we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
Like my brain and my speech pattern.
Sure, you remember. The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months ago.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve. Anyway, the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes,
Yes,
sirree, Bob.
Bob.
It's in the evidence room.
Honest, that's classified. Darn
Shut
it.
up, you soft-headed
How
son
many
bitch!
times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, boss.
You've got the gas can in the evidence room? Did you dust it for prints?
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, who can make out all those curvy lines anyhow?
Right?
No, it's sitting in there gathering dust, clean as the day we found it. Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve.
Okay, what about amnesia?
Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
Oh, we did that. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
You've
Boy.
always been a kidder, Steve. All right, let's talk about jail then.
now that's a place you don't want to wind up, boy. We've got a 3 strikes and you're out rule here in Harvest. You get arrested the 3rd time, you never get out of jail alive. So don't go
What the
committing any
fuck?
crimes, boy. Amnesia or no, I'll lock you up pronto.
Okay. Let's try Loomis.
Loomis here is my deputy. Without him, I'd have a hard time keeping the peace, or at least taking a lunch break. Mainly Loomis answers the phone and babysits the office while I'm out, though sometimes he likes to go in the back and stain the jail mattress. Isn't that right, Loomis?
Oh, now, Sheriff, what you gotta go and say that for?
Loomis has more than his share of problems. I wouldn't invite him to the wedding. Or if you do, make sure he doesn't catch the garter. That could be embarrassing.
Oh, I wouldn't do nothing, Dwayne. But I sure would like a little garter that been round Stephanie's thigh. Oh, Well, that'd be right special.
All right, let's try Lodge.
I don't mind telling you, I'd never get anything done if not for the Lodge's efforts. To join the Order of the Harvest Moon is the highest dream of everyone in Harvest.
How can I get an application? I want to join.
Like I said, unless you get an application on the first day of the month,
Wake
you're
up,
generally out of
get
luck.
up. It's the first of the month.
Stop by the post office and talk to Postmaster Boyle. You never know. He might have a spare application laying around.
All right, last one that I wrote down is transients.
We get a lot of bums, drifters passing through Harvest. Those people are never very healthy to start with. I figure they come to our fair town, look around, and decide it's a nice place to die.
You mean they drop dead here on a regular basis?
Like flies. I'd slap 'em all in jail if I could, but there's never enough room. Besides, they're pretty good about not sticking around long. Sure, it's a burden on Mr. Moynihan, though, having to bury them all. I only hope the PTA Lodge bake sale will help out along those lines.
Moynihan!
Oh, I forgot. You've got amnesia. Mr. Moynihan operates both the Wayward Hotel and the mortuary. Kind of a double burden for the poor man. Transients always wandering in and looking for a place to crash, then croaking.
Maybe it's not a coincidence.
You mean a crime? Oh, no. Moynihan's charity only extends so far. He won't check them in, but he'll sure check them out quick enough.
I've been checking them out,
He
too.
figures if they can't pay for the room, to hell with them. But if they can't pay for the burial, it's hell for us. What with the smell and all. I guess you can't say too much against Moynihan. What with him letting you hold the wedding in his mortuary chapel.
Oh my God, that's where we're having the wedding? In the mortuary chapel? Ugh. All right. All right, let's see. I think we're done with you. Oh, there we go.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Steve, I will. Wax, you fell for it, man. You didn't pay to highlight it. So that's your timeout.
Anything I can help you with?
Ooh, shit gets you timed out if you don't pay channel points to highlight it. That coffee sure smells good.
Help yourself. Speaking of which,
oh my God,
you're lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
Ugh. Stephanie, what do you got to say about my fiance?
Oh gosh darn, she's pretty. Kinda like a gal I seen on some of them French postcards they used to make. Used to be, I'd take them things, go back into jail if nobody was there and kind of look them over one-handed, fold some towels. That was before Mrs. Loomis.
Oh my God.
Oh, Gosh, I wish I had some of them girly pictures, but Mrs. Loomis won't let me keep 'em in the house. I still remember the time she caught me holding some of them pictures up with one hand. She took the broom to me. I howled like a hound dog, the broom going up and down, flashing straw and blood, blood and straw, and I drooped. I was crying so bad, and it was so hard I had to crawl under the porch naked with all the black winter spiders, and I got bit something fierce. Little fangs are digging into my bare behind all over. I ask you, is that any way to treat a man? And Mrs. Phelps and the sheriff don't make it no easier neither. Mrs. Phelps down at the general store don't help things none. She's got them special picture books. The one with the ladies. She won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. Dadgum if that don't burn my britches. If I even ask about 'em, she tells Mrs. Loomis and I get the broom. Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
All right, what are a man's needs, buddy?
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car or a waist-high knothole in a tree or jail cell at noon. Matter of fact, Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, it's see clear to part with them. Bring 'em round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
Okay.
Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
Or a Tijuana Bible? All right, Sheriff.
If Sheriff Dwayne had a little kindness, he let me get around the little lady by letting me keep some of them picture books here, even if Mrs. Phelps would let me buy one. But see, he won't let me keep none here neither. He don't like me getting the jail mattress all marked up, don't you know?
Oh, mattress. Oh, that's a new one. Okay. Oh my God, I'm not reading that. You guys enjoy reading that. I'm not reading it. I'll let you keep it, but I won't fucking read it out loud. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Did it fucking crash?
Sometimes a man can be good with a gun or a knife, but even so, one-handed and all, he can get a little off in his aim. Ain't no shame in it. That's why the good Lord made evaporation and such. But the sheriff, he don't like it. He don't pay no mind to a man's needs no more than Mrs. Loomis. Bless her.
Good God. Okay. Bye!
Anytime, kiddo.
Boy, the way you keep pestering me, you'd think you were feeling guilty about something. Are you?
No? What do you think about a man's needs?
Say what?
No. Okay. Say what? How about mattress?
Say what?
No. Okay. What about French postcards?
Say what?
No. Okay. All right. Say what?
Stop on by any time, Steve.
The pot hisses at you from its perch. Door's locked. Okay. Guess we'll get out of here. Okay, so I've got all those ones. Next one. Edna's Diner. Even from the ground, you hear the sonorous buzz of the neon. A 1955 Frag 100 with real leather seat. That's Karen. Sheriff Dwayne, there's Edna. There's nothing else to like look at here, is there? Oh, there's a smoke alarm. That might be important later, I'm sure. All right.
Hi, what's your name?
Let's talk to Karen.
Karen,
What are you doing?
playing. My mom is working, so I gotta stay out of her hair. Wanna play?
Not now, maybe later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Can I play?
Bye-bye.
All right. All right, Edna. What are you up to?
Steve, what are you doing sneaking up on me like that? God, for a second I thought you were Mr. Johnson. What would you like to order?
You know me?
Sure. And my name's Edna Fitzpatrick. I'm not the one with amnesia.
Then you believe me.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
You
I
always
guess
were
I've changed.
a
I'm not
kidder,
kidding.
Steve.
Now, Steve, faking amnesia won't help anything. If you don't want to marry Stephanie, then don't. But don't play sick, for heaven's sake. I'd expect that from Karen, not an 18-year-old.
I'm 18? No fucking way.
You've met Karen, my 8-year-old. Other than the diner, she's all I have.
Why is that so creepy?
There isn't a nicer girl in Harvest than Stephanie, Steve. You should be grateful that she's promised you her hand.
I don't remember that happening, Edna.
Honestly, you men are so childish.
Right?
I don't know what it is about marriage that turns even the bravest man into a coward. I was going to marry Karen's father when he just up and ran out on me.
Are you in NOFT?
I heard that he joined the lodge. But if he did, I never saw him come out again. Even Sheriff Dwayne wasn't able to find out what happened to him.
You want to say hi to Mr. Johnson?
Mr. Johnson has a liking for me. I'd call it a crush, but that's too innocent a word. He's a bitter man with too much time on his hands. He's never gotten over being rejected by the lodge, and there's something unwholesome in the way he looks at me. I'm always glad when the sheriff comes in every day at noon.
Lodge?
The lodge is the repository of all wisdom. You should join the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve, and soon.
Okay!
Why? For God's sake, what is it about this place?
The wheat ripens and waits not for the scythe. The farmer who waits too long, it were better that he use the scythe to rip his own stomach out than to stay his scythe when the wheat ripens. The harvest moon wanes and then comes winter. An empty belly, the body sun's belly, gurgling within or bloody on the ground. What does it benefit a man if he gains his soul and loses the world? You hunger. Feed yourself before it's too late. Oh.
Edna?
Steve. happened? Were we talking about Boyle? Or was it Karen?
You seemed strange there for a minute.
Yeah, a little.
I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress. Running this diner all alone. Forgive me. Sorry, I missed that. Too noisy in here.
Okay. And we gotta try it. Fuck.
Sorry, I missed that.
No.
Too noisy in here.
Okay. Hi.
Stop by anytime, Steve.
You always were a kidder, Steve.
Hello there, Steve. Here for lunch?
No, just here looking around, though I'm not entirely sure where here is.
Oh, I forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's
Oh
diner.
my God.
Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Dwayne. This is Edna's diner. But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
Now don't be like that,
I just
Edna.
realized why they called
It's
it
a great
DNA's
place
Diner.
to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest.
Fuck, right before they gave it away, I was like, oh, Edna, DNA. Oh my God. What do you know about Karen?
Say what?
No. Say what? All right, fuck you, I'm out.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Thanks, I will. Also, I didn't notice the sign. I kind of gave it away too, huh? All these little gray people. A silver Tucker with a yellow interior. War. I declare. That depends on if war were declared. Bwamp, bwamp, bwamp. What's that sound? War were declared. Examine the Indians? Too busy drinking and smoking, they ignore you. Right. 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 Okay. A fairly primitive form of mind control. Oh, the applause sign. Right. Got it. Odd, no one is operating the cameras. There you go. The wheat ripens and waits not for the time to scythe. The fam who waits to twerks long. Oh my God. I hate it so much. I fucking hate it so much.
Thanks for 55 Big Guy Zeke Love. Slightly related. The first time I visited America with my family, Grandad took great joy in announcing to the party that he'd just seen a sign for the Git shop.
For the Git shop? Like, you silly Git? I don't even know what where Git comes from. I just heard it. It's a British colloquialism, but I've heard it used like "you silly Git" or that kind of thing. I'm not sure where it comes from or what it actually means. A corny Western backdrop complete with a cardboard teepee. Oh, examine the seats. Either the show isn't compelling or no one wanted to be taken out by friendly fire. All right, let's just talk to the range rider.
Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Rider's Cowboy Roundup.
Yeah!
So don't go away. And what's your name, hombre?
Steve.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve?
Yeah, I guess.
Here you go, then.
Thank you. Tell me about TV violence.
Violence? What about it?
I love all the blood and gore on your show.
What red-blooded American doesn't? Nothing like an exploding head to get the blood pumping. Literally, that is.
Yeah!
Even so, do you think society pays a heavy price for the violence in the media?
Of course they pay a heavy price. Just look at the net profits. They'll line up around the block to see a good slaughter. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
Git, originally an alteration of the word get, dating back to the 14th century, a shortening of beget, as in someone's misbegotten offspring, i.e. a bastard. Interesting. It's gotten a little bit, it's dulled down from bastard, I think. I think git is not necessarily a curse or a swear word. But it's not yet. Yet. Damn.
Can't talk now, buckaroo. We're on in just a sec. Violence.
Children watch your show. Don't you think this violence is bad for them?
Violence is as American as apple pie and low SAT scores. Where would we be right now if the cowboys hadn't gone out west and butchered innocent people to steal their land? Answer me that, Mr. Know-It-All.
But what about studies that have shown that children become more violent when watching violence?
Buckaroo, I rip the guts out of godless heathen Injuns. Most kids don't see godless heathen Injuns on a regular basis, and if they do, they better either get their eyes checked or do like old Range Rider and shoot the bejesus out of them, lest they want to go untreated for psychotic hallucinations, or wind up with their scalps hanging from a buckskin belt. Oh, shit! Ow! Shit on a stickeroo!
How did I forget that part?
The parents that are griping about violence on TV are the same parents that go outside in the morning to fetch their papers, secure in the knowledge that they won't get an arrow through the noodle because the violence they hate so much done cleared the Injuns out of the neighborhood.
Yeah, civilization has benefited from violence. But should violence be treated as entertainment?
Yes!
Check my rating, son. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid, not me. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
All right. Here we go. TV. Oh, shit, I haven't saved in a while. Let me save. And of course, we're gonna name this save Shit on a Stickaroo. JLC, thank you for giving a sub to Credobes. Very poor reception. Strange since the broadcast originates from here. A picture of a gorgeous model signed with Kiss My Pineapple. Red Muffy. Is she in relation to Red Sonja? Talk to Mr. McKnight.
Hey, sport. This is a private office.
Yeah, I know, Mr.
McKnight. I own and operate this station. Have you brought me some news for tonight's broadcast, or...
I've lost my memory. That's news.
The hell it is. You always were a kidder, Steve.
Always were a kidder.
Any real news
Steve.
to tell me?
Actually, I was just wanting to know more about the TV station.
Hey, WHAR is the only television station in Harvest. Since the old Sentinel went under, what with the newspaper building burning down and all, we're golden. Nobody competes with us.
Wait a minute, there's motivation. I got motive right there. You and your partners must be rich.
Partners? I run the whole show solo, pal. Don't hurry back. Don't hurry back.
Oh, that's it. That's all you got to say, huh? Okay. An assortment of empty cubicles. Either McKnight loves to recall his salad days as an insurance salesman, or he can't keep his employees happy. Wait, hold on a second. Is that a different door? No, same door. Okay. All right, TV station, the Gein Memorial. Like Ed Gein? That's great. Oh, fuck. Here we go. It's time. All right. I got to take a piss real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.